Unit 2 exam review, question number 37. Which of the following situations represents a variable rate of change? The first one says, over a 10-year period, the number of children the Vander Heyden family increased by one child every 2 years. If I were to look at this as a slope, I would have 1 over 2, one child over 2 years. That is 1/2, a constant, or a line. I'm a very visual learner, so I would probably graph this instead of doing it analytically with some numbers. Let's go ahead with just here. So let's say they started out with 0 children, and then they had one child every 2 years. So I'm going to rise 1 and go over 2 from the origin. So it's going to want me to hold. So 0 children to 1 child up over 2 years. Again, rise over run. I'm going to rise up 1 and over 2 years. Again, rise 1 over 2 years, and you can see that I'm getting a line. Rise 1 over 2 years. Oh, whoops. Anyway, so that ends up being a constant rate of change. The next one, Brent ran a 5K race with an average of 7 minutes per mile. Again, that's showing, we'll get another one in here. So we're going 7 minutes every 1 mile. So I'm rising 7, I think here, for every 1 mile, and then I'm rising 7 for every 1 mile. Again, it's just another line. So this is constant. The next one, Catherine invested $2,000 in a savings account that earns 2.1%. I know that when I have something being raised by a percent, it ends up looking exponential, right? So that it's increasing by a percent, not a constant, amount of like 10 cents or 2 children or 1 child. This is a percent. So this one right here tells me it's a variable rate of change because at the end of the next year it will be even bigger than last year. Just like in your interactive textbook, if I were to graph this, I would have a curve going up. So this one is a variable rate of change, but let's go ahead and look at the other ones just to look at them. Cassidy works at BYU Idaho and has a starting pay of $8.85. Each semester that she works, she will earn a 10-cent raise. So again, just like the child example, she's going to earn 10 cents for every year, 10 cents for every year, 10 cents for every year, so that I have another line. And you will see that if I were to connect those points, I get just a constant line. And the last one, Ryan saved $100 a month for 1 year in order to purchase a new TV with cash. This isn't adding any sort of interest or anything like that, so I would rise $100 for 1 month, $100 for 1 month. Again, another constant rate of change. So this is our only variable rate of change.